Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Prime Live. My name is Mohammed Chunara. So, some very exciting news. The WITS University Anglo-American Digital Dome will be opening its doors for the first time to members of the public this weekend. The Digital Dome is the largest in Africa and is a state-of-the-art facility that will change the way South Africans engage with science, technology, and the arts. The facility will feature a groundbreaking, immersive 360-degree experience and will be used in an innovation hub for education, research, and entertainment. For more on this, I'm delighted to welcome back to Prime Live the head of the Digital Dome, Dr. Moumita Aich. Dr. Aich, good evening and welcome to Prime Live. Thanks so much for joining us, Dr. H. So the WITS Planetarium, which is one of Joburg's most famous landmarks, I know remembering as a kid driving past and seeing that big, huge dome there, is finally making way for the Anglo-American Digital Dome this weekend. Before we speak about Saturday's grand opening, can you give us an idea of how much work went into these refurbishments?
Yes, sure. So the Joburg Planetarium, it was first completed in the 1960s. It's one of the first full-size planetarium in Africa. So for the past 64 years, the planetarium has entertained, inspired, and educated millions of visitors from Gauteng and beyond. So what was decided in 2022 with the partnership with Anglo-American and through an investment of 90 million rands from Anglo-American and WITS University, there was a major refurbishment of the planetarium. And the planetarium, it took almost 2 years to get this refurbishment. So what the refurbishment had was basically not just an extension of the office space. So currently we have offices and we've got event space, we've got a foyer and the terrace where you can have events. But apart from that, a major upgrade was done inside the dome as well. So since you mentioned that you have been a visitor at the old planetarium, so if you remember, there used to be an analog Zeiss projector. It was a single projector sitting in the middle of the dome, but that has been replaced by digital projectors. We've got 10 digital laser projectors. Each of the projectors have a 4K resolution by itself, and together all these 10 projectors give 8.6K resolution on the full dome, which is quite impressive. And each of these projectors are connected to its own computer. So you've got 10 computers, and then all these 10 computers are connected to a single main computer, which runs the software so that you can see the night sky and go to a planet, or you can visit some completely different place in the universe, see how black holes behave. And also it extends beyond astronomy. It is a multidisciplinary facility. So there are STEAM libraries which are inbuilt in the software. So you can basically explore what happens inside a blood vessel, what kind of cells are there, or you can go into a piston. So for engineers, you can actually see it in action, how things work, but everything is projected on a 360-degree immersive view. So it gives you this immersive experience. So this is basically the major change which has happened, I would say, from the old planetarium.
We see that it's a major advancement in the field of education, and we do know of WITS University. It's one of the leading universities in South Africa, yes, probably in Africa as well. How proud are you that Johannesburg and WITS University is hosting this amazing new planetarium, as we can call it, or the digital dome that it's going to be known as? It is a very proud moment for Gauteng and Johannesburg.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the best thing to have is having a facility like this in your own hometown. And I think that is a big boost for younger kids who can get motivated in different aspects. It's not just in astronomy anymore. It can be in physics. It can be in fields of engineering, medicine. So these kind of facilities actually help build this enthusiasm among the younger generation, for sure. And since the Digital Dome is based under the School of Physics in the Faculty of Science in WITS University, it's a big thing for the university as such. And it's not just a single entity belonging to all disciplines from WITS University can come. And if they want to do some research or teaching, they can do that at the Dome. Yeah. So it is definitely a proud moment for WITS University in general and anyone from Gauteng, I would say.
We do know we're moving to an age with artificial intelligence, with AI playing such a big role in our lives. What
Yes.
what can the digital dome? How can it be used as a major research space when it comes to artificial medicine, astrophysics, and the digital arts?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, the digital dome, again, it will support multidisciplinary facilities. So we will support the academic projects of teaching, research, innovation, postgraduate training also, and education. And obviously, the original plan was like science engagement and community service. So it will be a space for digital science exploration and discovery for like any data intensive disciplines. So like you can use the digital dome. One of the primary goals of the digital dome is to use it as an immersive data visualization facility for multidisciplinary research and teaching and learning. So for example, astronomy is one of the obvious ones. You can have climate modeling, biology, paleosciences, mining, artificial intelligence, and new avenues in digital arts. So this is where science, art, and culture can intertwine. So this is basically yeah, and digital arts has already contributed to our facility in a way. When we had the internal launch of the digital dome back in November 2024, digital arts department at WITS University showcased their amazing capacity to make something for the 360-degree full dome. So you can sit in this dome and be amazed at the immersive environment, which is created by in-house digital arts staff and students at WITS University. So this is, again, as I mentioned, this is basically like a place where all of these can actually come together and make something brilliant.
Wow, that's amazing. So we know it's going to be opening to the public this weekend. What can members of the public expect to see? Are there any special events planned for this weekend?
So when we open for the public on this Saturday, 1st of February, so we open with two shows. So the first show, which is at 10 o'clock, it's a kids show. So it is mainly for, so we don't allow kids below 5 years old, just because it's a health and safety, and also the nature of the immersive environment can be quite overstimulating for children young as 5. So we have an age limit for that, but kids beyond that, they are welcome to come for this show. And it is a kids animated movie, and it's very interesting. It's got a very scientific background behind it. So that is the kids show we have on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And then we have a show, it is called Cosmic Collisions, and it is a show which is meant for teens and adults. And again, it's an amazing astronomy show, which we have been donated from the American Museum of Natural History in New York. And this is what we are starting with. Apart from these, we have like a pool of shows which we have in our library, and they cater to various interest and age groups also. So we will definitely, so now that we are open to the public shows are on Saturdays and Friday evenings also. So the next Friday, we will have an evening show, not this Friday. And then after maybe a couple of months, we will change the shows so that, you can come back again for a different show. So we will try to keep a running, library of shows and then changing it quite often so that everyone can see the variety of shows we can cater for.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Moumita Aich. Before I let you go, is there an entrance fee for the museum, for the Digital Dome? And what are your opening and closing hours?
Yeah, so the public shows are priced at 70 rands for adults and 40 rands for kids and seniors. So this is only for the public shows. School shows are priced at a different price, and school shows are happening over the weekdays. And the public shows are on Friday evenings at 7 p.m. and Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. These are basically our public openings for now. Normally, over the weekdays, we are here, depending on every day, we are here around 4 till 4 p.m. But if we have an event, we are here for a longer time. But for public shows, it is only for now Friday evenings and Saturday mornings and afternoons.
Dr. Moumita Aich, thank you so much for your time, and I think it's a really important and interesting time. And to our viewers out there, make your way to the WITS Digital Dome. It's at WITS University. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you take the Empire Road entrance, you go up, and you'll see it on your left-hand side.
Yes, you come through the Yale Road, Empire Road, off Empire Road, it's Yale Road. You come through that entrance, and it's just 100 meters or 200 meters from the entrance. So, yeah, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for being with us. That was Dr. Moumita Aich, the head of the WITS Digital Dome, just speaking about the public opening of this amazing new digital dome that's been open, I think, since November last year at WITS University, and now it's being open to the public. So if you're a fan of stargazing, and if you're a fan of anything modern and nice and something different to do in Joburg, make your way to the WITS Digital Dome. We're going to take a short ad break now, so stay tuned.